CHS swimmer Ian Call to talk about his recent injuries while joining Team USA.
Just see my script. I did. Look right here.
Coming up.
Good morning, Cville. Coming up on today's DragonFire. Good morning, Cville. Coming up on today's DragonFire, we take a look at new businesses coming to the town.
We also sit down with CHS swimmer Ian Call to talk about his recent injuries while joining Team USA. Then Thatcher and Taylor take us along to the barbecue shop in Memphis, and so much more.
Thank you for joining us on today's DragonFire.
Today is Monday, October 8th, 2025.
I'm Jackson Powell.
And I'm Leah Hogan. And
DragonFire
DragonFire starts right now.
While Cville is gearing up for some puzzle-solving fun, there's another story unfolding that affects us all. For more on that, we turn it over to Anthony.
More on local news, Carville will begin an escape room. Jack, Mateo, Finnegan, and I discuss with Jamie Gross on how the escape room will benefit our town.
Carville is getting a brand new escape room. Promising puzzles, teamwork, and a little pressure to beat the clock. Here's a look at what's coming soon.
We hear a lot from the community that kids don't have any places to go, or we need more things to do. So we were excited to see this business come in because it gives places for teens and their friends to be able to go, or families to go, or just another option for something to do. But I think it's important to note it's right next to a couple other retail places. It's right next to McAllister's. It's right next to Booyah's. So I think people may come before or after to eat. So I think it's going to help those businesses. We do have a lot of sidewalks in this area, and so I think having that walkable nature of this shopping center, people are going to be able to hopefully park in one spot and walk from one place to the other. I definitely see a use like this giving people a reason to get away from their screens, come out of their houses and places that they would go, and get together and try to bond. And this reminds me of this planning concept called third place, with the first place being where we live, the second place where we work or maybe go to school, and the third place is where we choose to spend our time. And this is a great example of a third place where people go and choose to spend their time outside of work or school. I have a couple of dragons myself at the high school, and when I mentioned that I was working on an escape room, they seemed excited about that, and they remarked that it is exciting to have more places to go and places they might be able to go with their friends.
Reporting for DragonMedia, I'm Jack Ishii with Mateo Simpson, Finnegan Yates, and Anthony Salamita.
Carville's newest escape room isn't just unlocking puzzles, it's unlocking potential. Back to you, Jackson.
The first wave of tickets for the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup officially went on sale Wednesday. 4.5 million people entered a lottery in September for the first chance to buy tickets. Winners get time slots to buy tickets over the next few days. This will be followed by 2 more lotteries, then sales on a first-come, first-served basis. There will also be an official resale platform. Initial ticket prices run from $60 to more than $6,700. FIFA is using dynamic pricing for the first World Cup for the first time. This means prices can change based on demand for them. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be held in the United States, Mexico, and Canada from June 11th to June 19th.
Some Uncrustables sandwiches are getting a protein boost. The On-the-Go brand has added 2 new products to its lineup. Uncrustables Bright-Eyed Berry, and the Up and Apple Sandwich. The new flavors are peanut butter and strawberry jam or peanut butter and apple cinnamon jelly sandwich. They boast 12 grams of protein per sandwich as well as fiber and whole grains than the existing lineup. All Uncrustables products are frozen and individually wrapped with no high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, or colors. You can find them at retailers such as Walmart, Target, and Kroger. Healthy habits are trending across social media, but so are the ones we should probably leave behind. From morning routines to late night snacks, let's take a look at what people are sharing and how it's shaping our everyday choices.
In a world where likes define worth and filters shape identity, how is social media reshaping self-esteem?
I think back in middle school, social media made me very insecure because a lot of people would really over-edit their photos, and I think it would just make me feel like I could have been better.
From TikTok trends to Instagram aesthetics, teens are constantly exposed to curated perfection, but behind the filter lies a growing concern.
So back when I first got Instagram, I used to post really goofy stuff, and then I started having people honestly stalk my account, and it was just really weird, and I knew they were gonna be looking at those photos and judging me, so I took a lot of them off.
The scroll can be a source of connection or comparison.
Celebrities, and now I don't really follow celebrities or people who are gonna make me feel insecure. I just follow a lot of my friends, and that keeps me connected while helping me not feel insecure about myself.
Psychologists say social media can distort self-worth, especially during adolescence. Constant exposure to idealized images can lead to anxiety, insecurity, and low self-esteem.
I think it would just make me feel like I could have been better.
But it's not all bad. Social media can be a tool for self-expression and support if used mindfully.
I guess I would redesign it because I feel like everyone feels like they have to post the best version of their photos or videos, and I would redesign it in a way where people don't feel like they have to post something that's perfect.
The local and family-owned music shop Consignment Music was moved from Memphis to Collierville in early 2020. We spoke with the owner about the store's history and how business is going in their new location.
It's gotten a lot bigger than I ever expected it to. I ran it in Memphis on Park Avenue, and I ran it for a couple of years after the original owner died. I only sell used stuff. I don't sell new stuff. Used stuff is pretty much broke in, as far as that goes, and some of them have to have some repairs, so I do that as well. So anybody needs any repair work, they can bring their guitars to me, and I can work that out with them. Monday through Thursdays, I'm here from 10 o'clock until 5:30. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, I'll stay open to 6:30.
The music shop originally moved to the Collierville Town Square, but relocated in 2024 to 616 West Poplar Avenue, just west of Walmart.
My family's been in Collierville for 180 years. I guess it was Sherman that came through here, and he burned everything down during the Civil War. They needed a place to build a town square, and my great-great-grandfather, he bought the land down there where the square is now and where the park is, all the way over to the railroad track. And he sold all the areas all the way around that. He sold all those lots all the way around there so they could put stores around the square. I actually started the store for my kids. I really did. I had both sons working for me when I first started, and one of them got mad at me and he left. My youngest son loves the business, and he gets a big kick out of it. And of course, I've been around it all my life, so it comes easy to me as far as guitar stuff and things to sell like that. This was in 1965. Maybe 66 is when it was. I think I was 12 years old right there. And I won the talent show with Collierville. I had two older brothers that played guitar, and I watched them. They were 5 and 7 years older than me. That's the way I learned. I just watched them and started playing on. Never took any lessons. It's not something you can just learn overnight. it's best to really have a lot of patience with it, because it does take time to learn how to play. And you get frustrated when it doesn't come as easy as you want it to, but that's just how life is.
Though their new shop is temporary, they plan to move to the larger space just next door in the near future. Reporting alongside Finn Siri and Phoenix Nickel, I'm Abigail Childers, reporting for Dragon Media.
My position at CHS is that I'm a criminal justice teacher in the CTE department. Actually, I'm a retired police officer. I retired from the Memphis Police Department after 25 years. Before that, I worked as officer in the Collierville Police Department, and then after I retired from Memphis, I worked at the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation for about a year. Students like the forensics. They like to talk about crime scenes and forensics, evidence, and they like to talk about real crimes. I try to engage students. I try to involve them mentally and physically. We like to do practical exercises. I don't like to lecture for the entire class. I like to give them a chance to do something, be creative. As much as you can, plan ahead. Take classes that will correlate with the job that you want to eventually go into. It's changed a lot with who they actually hire. Like now they're hiring a lot of women in the field now. They're using technology a lot more now than they used to use. They have a lot more technology available. The way that they're policing in the communities and using community-oriented policing to get out in the neighborhoods and build relationships with people. If you get a criminal justice degree, for instance, a criminal justice degree will help you anywhere in the field of criminal justice, but other degrees as well, accounting, forensics degrees, they can all be helpful. IT degrees, for instance, like I said, the most rewarding part for me is being able to use the experience that I have and the things that I've done in my career, and to interact with the kids in the school, and to teach them a little bit about the job that I did and the field of criminal justice. The most important lesson, I want them to understand the criminal justice system. I want them to understand the Constitution, the way the Constitution protects them and all the other citizens, and the way the police and the courts use the Constitution for the protection of the person that's accused.
From starting block to the final stroke, local swimmers are making waves this season. Let's dive into the action.
Collierville High School senior Ian Call is making waves far beyond the Dragon Pool. He recently earned a spot competing for Team USA in an international swim competition.
I was with the junior U.S. swim team over in Romania for Worlds, and it was really fun. Yeah, they're really awesome people.
Call, known for his dedication in and out of the water, trains countless hours each week. His hard work has led him to represent not only Collierville, but the entire nation.
Oh, I didn't believe it at first. I was like, there's no way. Because I was only in the pool for 2 months after I broke my foot, and I was able to qualify, so that was like crazy. I was like, there's no way. My leg was still uneven. Like, this leg was way smaller than this one when I qualified, so I was like, what? There's no way.
Ian says wearing the red, white, and blue was more than just a dream come true.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome. My recruiting trips, I've taken 4. I canceled my last one to Arizona State because I was too tired to go on it. But my recruiting trips kind of
We experienced a brief interruption earlier, but we're back and ready to continue on with DragonFire. Coming up next, we're taking you to the best barbecue spot in Memphis.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Go in the front. It's fine. Pulled. Oh, should I get this on? Pulled pork sandwich. Yeah, pulled pork all the way. Not the ribs? No. Pulled pork. Okay, so I got the barbecue pulled pork sandwich with Texas toast, and then we also got. Or you tell them what we also got?
Well, half glazed and half dry with all the sauces for the ribs, plus the pulled pork, and then like the Texas toast and the coleslaw and beans. That's what we got.
This is the aftermath of what's
The crazy aftermath. Does this even?
Yeah. Taylor decided on some days.
Oh.
Taylor, how was your first time at barbecue shop?
It was awesome. It's definitely a comeback, especially if you've never been before. It's worth the drive.
How long did we drive for?
It was like a 35-minute drive.
From the high school, yeah.
It was 15 with my speed. Don't put that in.
And now we are headed back.
We're headed back.
Headed back
to the high school.
Let's go.
Collierville High School senior Ian Call is making waves far beyond the Dragon Pool. He recently earned a spot competing for Team USA in an international swim competition.
I was with the junior U.S. swim team over in Romania for Worlds, and it was really fun. Yeah, they're really awesome people.
Call, known for his dedication in and out of the water, trains countless hours each week. His hard work has led him to represent not only Collierville, but the entire nation.
I didn't believe it at first. I was like, there's no way. Because I was only in the pool for 2 months after I broke my foot, and I was able to qualify, so that was like crazy. I was like, there's no way. My leg was still uneven. But this leg was way smaller than this one when I qualified, so I was like, what? There's no way.
Ian says wearing the red, white, and blue was more than just a dream come true.
Oh yeah, it's been awesome. My recruiting trips, I've taken 4. I canceled my last one to Arizona State because I was too tired to go on it. But my recruiting trips kind of consist of the Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays where I stay with the team. And I kind of like get to know the team, get to know the coaches, kind of experience college life for the weekend. The guy who likes walking will walk further than the guy who likes the destination.
From Collierville to Team USA, Ian Call's journey is proof that dedication and determination can take you to the top. Alongside Tynan Chapin, I'm Colton Bowden, reporting for DragonMedia.
We'll see comfortable conditions to kick off the new week. Monday, expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 83 and a low around 67. There's a chance of rain today, around 25%. Moving into Tuesday, expect light rain showers and a high of 84 with lows around 63. There's a 40% chance of rain. Wednesday brings partly cloudy conditions with a high of 81 and a low around 60. A lower chance of rain at 15%. For Thursday, expect partly cloudy skies again, a high of 81 and a low around 63. Rain chance is really low at 5%. And finally, finishing out the work week on Friday, expect partly cloudy conditions with a high of 82 and a low around 60. Again, a low chance of rain, about 5%. So a generally mild start for the week with a chance of rain early on and then clearing up and staying mild for the rest of the week. For DragonMedia, I'm Clark Edwards.
Thank you for joining us on today's DragonFire. I'm Jackson Powell.
And I'm Leah Hogan. Be sure to find us on social media and YouTube to see all our content.
We hope you all have a great fall break.
Have a great day, Dragons.